The South African Historic Grand Prix Festival is a unique event to South Africa, where for the first time in over 80 years we will be bringing back a collection of the actual cars that raced in the 1934 to 1939 South African Grand Prix. So the event runs from the 25th of November through to the 2nd of December 2018. We start off in East London at the East London Grand Prix circuit with a race, and that will be returning to the site of exactly where the 1930s Grand Prix took place. And we're going to have two things, two sort of short demonstration sprint races with the cars, but also at lunchtime we're actually going to drive as a parade the original 17-mile racetrack, and a unique experience for the drivers and people in South Africa as well, because in many instances it's the first time in over 80 years that these cars have been back to South Africa. So after East London, we've got a 5-day tour going from East London through to Franschhoek, and we finish up at the Val de Vie estate just outside Franschhoek in the Franschhoek Valley for what we're calling the Grand Prix Garden Party. Both events are open to the public. The East London Grand Prix demonstration race on the 25th of November and the Grand Prix Garden Party at the Val de Vie estate on the 1st and 2nd of December. The central feature will obviously be the 1930s Grand Prix cars, but supporting that will be over 150 classic cars on display as well, supported by the various classic car clubs here in South Africa. And we would really encourage people to come along and be part of this event with us. It's not an exclusive event, it's not only for motorsport aficionados, it is for anybody who has had a hankering, perhaps all their life, to actually see one of these cars up close and personal. And I can assure you that when you hear one of these things fire up and go around the racetrack with it, supercharger screaming, there is just nothing like it on earth. And you know, it really is an opportunity to come and be close to these cars. We're not going to restrict people's access. There's no expensive paddock passes and things like that. You buy a ticket, you get in, and you get to go and stand right next to the car as you would at Goodwood or anywhere like that.